What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a video and or a live stream. We would love to have you on board for both. Okay, this, my friends, is an unplanned video, and I'm kind of going off of your comments and a little bit of your vibe from last night's live stream. And it has to do with the next generation Tundra and our patience, okay? So we're going to go over a couple things that have happened lately for the next generation Tundra that didn't turn out the way we want, but I also want to rest assure people that everything is still a-okay. So let's talk about just overall the messages I've been getting lately over the last 2 days more than ever. Folks are tired of waiting for the next generation Tundra. They want to see a reveal, okay? That is basically the main point. It's gotten to the point where a lot of the messages are, basically saying they don't think a next generation is coming or it won't be this model year. Well, I will tell you, the plan that I know of as of right now, and I've seen stuff, is released to the public to buy at the end of 2021 as a 2022 model year Tundra, okay? That is the plan in place. What everybody's waiting for is a reveal. Now, there was a rumor going around that there might be a Super Bowl commercial. All right, we talked about that on the channel over the last month or so, hoping for a Super Bowl commercial. And I was kind of going off the trends a little bit. The 07 Tundra, when they launched that, had a Super Bowl commercial. In 2013, they did a Super Bowl commercial when the Tundra was pulling the space shuttle. So I felt, why not a Super Bowl commercial with this next generation Tundra to kind of get, a little advertising out there to so many eyes that watch the Super Bowl, which you're talking like 50 million people are watching it, to get that average consumer looking at the next generation Tundra. It would have been a great thing. And there also was a teaser video that was given to the dealers back in, I think it was November, about the next generation Tundra. Basically it coming down a dark corridor with lights hitting it, and you could see, a feature here or there on the truck. And, it ended with a Tundra dominating soon. It would have been a great commercial spot for the Tundra, but Toyota didn't go that direction. And then there was another rumor that I started to see pop up online all over the place. Somebody said that they would be releasing next generation Tundra information to the dealers at a February 10th meeting at the NADA conference, okay, which is virtual. Everything's virtual now. But February 10th came and went and nothing came out to the public. Now, that doesn't mean that they didn't release any information, all right? A lot of times when Toyota does these meetings about a product that's coming and there's a lot of eyes on it within the company, they make them sign non-disclosure agreements, which means they can't go out and tell everyone what's going on. And if they do, they could lose their job, they could be terminated, they could be sued, all right? And that's why you may not be hearing information that is coming out. They want to keep it as tight-lipped as possible. But when February 10th came and went, which February 10th I believe was yesterday, everybody was up in arms with the fact that they don't think anything's coming now. The problem is this is the ultimate issue. Last year we had COVID. We're still going through the pandemic right now. Things are still getting canceled along the way. The trucks are usually released for Toyota, the next generations or the refreshes, anything like that, always at the Chicago Auto Show, which is usually right now in February. This week or next week in February is usually when we would be seeing this. They launch it on stage, there's all the journalists around taking the pictures, and then you could go see it at the auto show throughout that week, right? That happens every year for a lot of different manufacturers, but Toyota always does the Chicago Auto Show. Okay, well, they postponed that show to what they said sometime later in the spring, but could be even longer, all right? So when that happened, it was kind of a guessing game of when this next generation Tundra would be released to the public so we could see the thing on a stage with someone from Toyota talking about it, all of the rumors that we've been, talking about over the last couple of years to see what actually comes true and what they go forward with the Tundra. We're all waiting for that, right? But with no Chicago Auto Show, what will they do? Well, in my mind, they'll do something virtual. They'll basically, you'll go to Toyota's Twitter or something like that, and they'll be like, the reveal is tomorrow at noon or something along those lines, and they'll give you a picture of a shadowed out Tundra, something like that. That's what they always usually do anyway. And it'll be something virtual from Toyota.com or that kind of an idea. When that would be coming, I have no idea. There are no 100% out there with this next gen to this day. But this is not the time to start feeling like giving up. I know a lot of us have waited a long time. Look, I've been making videos on the next generation Tundra for, I don't know, maybe 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years. I have a playlist. Go check them out. You can see all the dates and times on when I made those videos. I am totally ready for the next generation Tundra, but let's not lose hope right now when it's going to be within the next, it's got to be like within the next month tops when we start to see the first reveal of this truck and start getting some answers on it, because the plan still is the release at the end of 2021. There is a part supplier issue going on with the current gen Tundra. All right, I don't know if that's going to affect the next gen and if that will delay things. I'm not sure. As soon as I hear something, you'll hear something, but I wouldn't put your mindset to that just yet. Let's get some answers before we start going crazy. Another thing you should keep in mind also, we are getting very impatient. There are a lot of you that are sitting and waiting. You want to see what the next generation Tundra looks like so you can determine if you want to buy that or a 2021. The last of this generation with the 5.7 liter V8. There's a lot of you out there. If you're tired of waiting and you get that 2021, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. This generation Tundra to me is fantastic with where it's at, in my opinion. I'm just going to be honest. I've driven Tundras a long time. I think right now I have a 2020 TRD Pro in the driveway, okay? The stuff that they have in the truck is perfect as long as you're on that mindset of less is more. And if you're in the Toyota Tundra, you're probably in it for the quality, dependability, reliability, and the less is more approach. You want a truck to do truck things, and you don't really care about luxury features and all of that. Well, these trucks nowadays, they give you little things here or there that they've kind of added, you know, through the last few years. In 2018, we got Toyota Safety Sense, right? We have push-button start now. The Entune 3.0 system is fantastic. We have an 8-inch screen. You don't really need a bigger screen than that for your infotainment system. You know, there's no more antenna on the fender. It has a shark fin antenna. We have a Toyota app to work the truck. The interior, it's basic, but it does the job. It's great. The dashboard is basic, but it does the job. You still got actual manual knobs. You're not doing everything on a screen. The HVAC system, the climate control, you know, dual climate control in the upper models. Some of them have heated seats, leather wrapped steering wheel. The gauge cluster that came out in 2018 is modernized. It is a great truck. The look of the Tundra, to me, is by far the best looking half-ton out there. It looks great on the outside. Don't get me wrong. There are upgrades we want to see. A lot of us want to see better gas mileage, better towing, better hauling. I get it. And the next gen is coming. But the truck that's out there right now is still a great truck, all right? And if you're on the fence, it's a very tough situation for you guys, because if you're on the fence, it's not like you could just be like, okay, well, I don't like the 2022 when it comes out, and go get the exact 2021 you want. Because of this part supplier issue, it's very hard to find the Tundra you want right now. You may have to use the internet. You may have to order from a ways out. You may have to fly to a truck and drive it home. You might not be able to find exactly what you want. Dealers are having trouble ordering these trucks right now because they're behind in the plant because of this part supplier issue. And sometimes they're not being able to fill orders, or it's very delayed. And another issue that we're seeing around the country right now is a lot of Tundras, regardless of trim, are going for MSRP because of this supply and demand issue that is being created by this part supplier problem. So you really do have to make a decision you know, sooner than later, or you have to really start doing your research and just keeping up. If you have something specifically you want in your Tundra, just keep up on it and make sure some of these dealers out there have it. If you have something very specific, you may want to make that move. I mean, what is it right now? Up to 60 months APR in my area at least is 2.9%. For 72 months, the APR is 3.9%, or $1,000 cash back. Now, those incentives are the worst ones we've seen in a long time, because it's usually 1.9 for up to 60 months, 2.9 for 72, and 2,000 to 2,500 cash back. So keep your eyes on the current generation if you're on the fence to go either way. But overall point of the video, with all the messages I was getting, I wanted to address, let's not lose hope. We're right in that zone. We've waited this long. Why not wait a little bit longer just to get the reveal out there? We're going to get the reveal. It's going to happen. And I can't wait to buy this truck. The minute it comes out, I'm buying one. You know, we have the rumored twin-turbo V6 engine. We have a rumored hybrid engine. There's all sorts of rumors going around. It is going to be a ground-up remodel, brand new Tundra. So let's just keep the faith and not lose too much hope. If anything comes up as far as something being delayed or pushed back, whatever, if I get information on that, I will let you know. As far as that February 10th NADA meeting, once again, don't forget, I don't know how that rumor started, but don't forget, they might have talked about the next generation Tundra in that meeting, but Toyota doesn't want these guys to talk about it. And we know what we went through back in June when Toyota pulled down a video I made of the next generation Tundra because I had information I shouldn't have. So it's kind of the way it is. But I will keep you updated on anything I know. But let's keep the faith. And this time next year, we're going to be driving a next generation Tundra, and I'm going to be very excited. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you are someone that's waiting 2022 or the current gen 2021, comment below and let's hear what you guys have to say. Let's start a great discussion here. But until next time, you guys have a great day. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. As far as playlists, like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to put up the next generation playlist so you can see all the rumors and all the time I've spent talking about this truck for the last couple years. I'll also put up the 2021 Tundra so you can see everything available as far as packages, some of the pricing and everything, the incentives. Go check out that if you're into the current generation. But until next time, have a great day, be safe, be well, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep the faith.